Hello, hello! I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Spritzee and Aromatisse. I believe that's how it's pronounced. My mind says Aromatisse, but I'm pretty sure it's Aromatisse. The fragrance perfume Pokemon. Because fairy types exist to make bullshit that shouldn't exist justifiable. I really hope this kid asked his mom's permission before he made a Tumblr and posted it and embarrassed himself publicly for the world to see. Cause let's talk about some bad nicknames. Parfum. It's like perfume but with an A. You know what that would fit better objectively? Furfrou. Because of Parfum Palace. Remember when we did that episode and it had that song? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than this shit, doesn't it? Even if you called it perfume, it's a bad name. Doctor, nurse. I had no idea what to name this thing at all, so I just thought of adjectives that describe how it is used in competitive gameplay or some bullshit. Wow, I'm so creative. What I want to know, because he doesn't do this for all the Pokemon. Like, I don't know if it was a thing where he planned on getting to all of them at one point and just didn't. But it's like, at what point does he look at something and be like, I'm not going to do this, or I am going to do this? Because I feel like what should stop you from making it should be, I have no good ideas. Which honestly would just prevent all of this from existing, period. But like, if you don't have anything to say, why are you posting dumb shit? Rosemary. I mean, that's the kind of shit I would expect him to write down and say is good anyway. But Doctor and Nurse feels like, even by his standards, he's struggling. Do I think they're good? No. Not interesting. Dumb. Ice-Scara. That's another nice piece of cringe that adequately fits his style. Powder Puff, though, I don't hate. That one's okay. Would I use it? Probably not. But, like, I at least understand it. Do I think it's probably the best for this one? Maybe not. But, like, you know, that's a term. It's a thing. It works, and you could use it for fairy types. So I get that one. That one's okay. Everything else is just, you know, unbearable. And if you ever wanted a reminder to not have children, you could always read this Tumblr. I do it, unfortunately. I just wanted to check the meaning of this because it had me confused. And then typing in Cabaret brought a 1972 film that's apparently still showing at theaters near me. I don't understand that. But this is unrelated, and it was just a thought I had, and that's why I wanted to check. And I was like, this isn't a perfume. Rather than calling it parfum, here's just a general blanket idea you could use. This is an easy one. Any fucking brand of perfume or cologne ever. Calvin Klein. Frankincense. Boom. You see how much infinitely better that is than parfum? How I got them from Cabaret, I don't fucking know. But it's, I don't know, I guess Cabaret just looks like a brand of perfume to me or some shit. Alright, we're going to talk about this because I feel like this is probably going to be a short episode otherwise. Betty Boop is an interesting and different choice for a nickname. Do I think it fits Aromatisse? Not really, but it also seems based off just looking at this thread and the last post. The people are focusing on the, call it burlesque dance aesthetic that I guess it's got, because leg, tiny dancer, that was a thing I called a coworker once. Because she said she did some kind of dancing, and I said, what kind? She said, I'll tell you later. And then I also just like Dita Von Teese because I just like Dita Von Teese. Would I give it to the, like, would I use these? Not necessarily, but it's different, I guess. Aromatisse. I kind of like that one, actually. Would I use it? No, but I mean, I applaud the creativity. I just want to point out real quick, just to say that yes, I did in fact go to Pokemon.net, since they are a frequent part of the show. Both Spritzee and Aromatisse are empty. I got here because of Clefable. So this isn't really about Aromatisse at all, but fitting that Binding of Isaac Bayonetta style nicknames, here's a fat list of just different things that, you know, I like this kind of shit. I think these are good nicknames that you could apply to a bunch of different Pokemon, and they're gonna sound good. Alright, we are at the bottom. We didn't, it's really weird because I'm like, my mind says I didn't click on this, but I just clicked on it again. Yeah, I did. I've looked through everything. I'm gonna call this one a bust. We didn't really find shit. The spreadsheet doesn't have shit. So, yeah, we also don't have any comment suggestions, but going over the things that I felt were, out of all of them, the ones that I liked, honestly, kind of just was Betty Boop. Betty Boop was like, I don't know, it's growing on me a little bit. I'm not going to use it, but I like that probably the best out of everything. And then Aromatisse, which was, I mean, that was clever, but I wouldn't use that. And then my idea, which I just thought of, and this should have been fucking obvious and should have been all over Google, why it wasn't, I don't know, which is literally just pick a cologne or perfume and just name it after that. That should have been a basic, easy one. And it's actually quite mind-boggling that nobody thought of that. So the only other idea I had, which I know technically doesn't fit the character limit, but if this were possible, this would be my top choice as a nickname, and that's Florent LaBelle from Phoenix Wright, because in that entire case, he makes his own little perfume and he spritzes it and stuff, and I just thought the idea of that was really funny. So if that were possible to use, and I don't know if he's meant to be French or whatever, but he gives off those kind of vibes. If it were possible to use, that would be the one I use, because I thought of that one day, I thought it was funny, I was like, damn, it sucks that, and I mean, looking at it, I think I spelled his name wrong, so maybe it does fit. That's that. So any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. I expect lots of different cologne and perfumes, but now that I've said it, maybe it won't happen. But that's just an easy idea for you. Just, brainstorm, Google up perfumes and colognes. Like, if I had to choose, probably something like first of all, I'd choose Florent LaBelle. But in other words, I don't know, Calvin Klein was the first one I thought of, so I'd probably be that, or frankincense, myrrh. It's just easy, man. It's just easy.